Good morning and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. It is coming up for 6:30 in the morning and I woke up about 6 and I thought I'd just take some time to come downstairs and enjoy fairy lights and a bit of quiet and I've got something a little bit exciting as well. So as I mentioned a couple of days ago, my channel is predominantly craft related, typically knitting and crochet, and you have seen basically none of that in day 1 and 2. But last night, after I finished off and edited the vlog, I think I was completely finished with everything, including some other bits of work I had to do. I think I was completely finished by 8 o'clock. And my husband had pulled uninterrupted game night from his advent cards. He asked to reuse his advent from last year, apart from the Bailey's crackers, because obviously there aren't any. And so I said, right, I will stay up until midnight to give you 4 hours of uninterrupted game time. Is that enough? Obviously, if it wasn't a school night, I'd have said I'd stayed up till, 1, 2, however long he wanted. But because I've got to be a responsible grown-up and be at work and looking after small humans in 2 hours from now, I thought I'd better go to bed at some point. So I spent the evening in our bedroom. Now, we haven't had a television in our bedroom for about 10 years. I put a veto on it. I said, no, the bedroom should be a place for calm. I don't want a TV in there. I mean, I don't know why now, because over the last few years, technology has progressed such that we're just on our phones anyway. I mean, if I'd been stronger and more determined about it, I could have said no phones either, and I could have made sure at least I put my phone in the living room. But then we use it as an alarm. When my son was born and I was breastfeeding in the night, I would read books on my Kindle on there. It's just the way of the world now. But anyway, when we moved, the movers broke one of our televisions. We had 2. One was just not plugged in anywhere, and one, as I say, was our main one. And the reason we had 2 is because I got one free with a phone contract. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. You don't need this anyway. Long story sideways, movers broke the TV, got vouchers on our insurance through the TV to replace it. My husband bought a new TV and got it set up at the weekend. So it's been over a year, but we finally got it sorted. And actually it's been really nice. So I spent yesterday evening watching Vlogmases and podcasts on the TV, and it was lovely. And crafting, and I did loads and loads of knitting. So yeah, I'm going to show you now, and then hopefully I'll have time to get on with what I'm hoping to do this morning. So here we are. The never-ending socks have finally finished. It was the tightest game of yarn chicken I think I've ever played. I mean, I think I've lost at yarn chicken before, but it was something inconsequential, like a hat with leftover yarn. Do you know what I mean? It was not a big deal. But this was close. I think had I had to do one more stripe, it would have been game over. But there we are. My dad's pheasant socks are finished. And as you may have seen last night, I've even woven the ends in because I'm a very good girl like that. So there we are. So those came off the blockers last night and went into my Christmas gift box. Colours are coming up beautifully in this light. The light is low and my camera can't cope with it. I've got quite a low tech phone now. It's still a smartphone, but it's not as high resolution as my old one, which is one I usually use for vlogging, because that just won't charge now. But we are where we are, and this is Vlogmas, warts and all. So, that's a little bit better. So I've put more overhead light on, which is kind of killing the cozy vibe, but never mind. So what I wanted to then do last night, but I didn't, I was very good, was cast on a project with a very special advent that I was given last year. So a long-term viewer of the podcast, someone I've got to know a little bit, Emma, actually sent me an advent. Whoa, the cat almost jumped. What is it with this cat jumping up on the arm where I've got my coffee? That was close. Right, come on then. Come on. got a grumpy old cat. He's such a grump. Anyway, yeah, she sent me a 12-day Advent partway through Advent last year. He's going to put his tail in the candle now or something, isn't he? Anyway, hang on. I've just been talking to the camera for at least 5 minutes and only just now noticed it's not recording. I've got no idea what I've said and haven't said. I'm very much hoping that I've shown you these socks. I finished them. It was a tight game of yarn chicken. Very relieved. Woven in the ends. Go me. I've also been working on a cowl. So it's the same hat pattern I did for Layla. It's the hat I cast on officially for my son on Saturday, but I was looking through my gift box and I realised I don't have anything for Nova yet, and although I don't need to make for her, I've made a hat in the same design for her big sister, and although this is a different colour yarn and it'll be a cowl, not a hat, it's quite nice for them to have something similar. So I'm turning this into a cowl for Nova. There's nothing technical about it. I'm just going to knit until I'm happy with the height, and then instead of doing the crown decreases, I'm going to do rib and bind off at the end. So I did that last night. And this is what I was trying to say to you. Last year, a lovely viewer, long-time viewer of the podcast, who I've got to know a little bit over the years, Emma, she very, very sweetly, out of the blue, sent me a 12-day Advent that she and her daughter had put together just for me, which was wonderful and so special. And I haven't used the Advent yet because I had the pleasure of opening it in the run-up to Christmas. But I don't necessarily advocate for using your Advents the moment that you get them when it's a yarn Advent. I mean, we know that I'm not I do things straight away and see it through to the end, sort of make it anyway. If you've seen my whip video the other week. But with something like an Advent, when the colours are a surprise, and especially something like this where someone's put something together just for you, or if it's an indie yarn Advent, then they're quite an investment, and getting it right is worth thinking about. But anyway, so these are two of the Mint 12 minis. So they go from pastel to kind of quite bright and punchy, but all in the same kind of colour family, I guess. They flow, they're beautiful, and it's a really, really beautifully well thought through Advent. And I was so grateful. So yeah, but those are just to give you an idea of the colours. Each year, Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade releases a Knitvent series of patterns, so patterns to work on in the run up to Christmas. They make quite good gift knits, and there's also always at least one that's designed for Advent minis. So I finished my habitation throw last year, which was one of those, and gave it to my mum for her birthday. But this, I think, might become the Land of Sweets cowl. And I wanted to cast it on last night, but I didn't. I worked on the hat instead. So my hope is I've got, what's the time now? I've been chatting for a while. It's 20 to 7 now. So my hope is that I've got 20 minutes where I can get my things together and just cast on a project just for me this Christmas. So from me and Grumpy Cat, I'll see you later. Okay, so one of them has gone walkabout, and I'm not sure which one. And I'm not sure where it can have gone because I've kept these all together in the same bag since I got the Advent. So I've got 11, so I'll have to have a think.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me.
Me again. very quickly because I'm meant to be making the toast for breakfast. I've forgotten something and I've just noticed it this morning and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Do you remember this? This is my box of socks that I worked on during summer sock camp, and I said to myself that I would keep it until Advent. Now, that's not to say that these are Christmassy socks, far from it. It's also not to say that they're all mine, because they aren't. Because I've got 2 pairs in here that are my son's. Well, 2.5 pairs that are my son's. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs that are just for me. And my children at preschool like seeing my hand knitted socks anyway. So here we go. Here's my socks. And I'm going to choose some to put on.
Frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A Merry Christmas Day. Oh, oh, yeah. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as we walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Yeah, a Merry Christmas Day.
I haven't got yellow. Do you want white or green? This. Do you want it white or do you want it green? Green. Green.
Yellow.
I haven't got yellow. You can put yellow sprinkles on.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to do green, yeah? Okay.
I would.
Ready?
All the small plates we got.
Am I mix?
Yeah, you can help mix. Of course you can. There you go. I've got green all over me. Yeah, and then
Sprinkles.
wait, because the ice cream first. Right, you ready? Ice cream, icing first. Watch, mummy.
Okay.
Gonna dribble the icing on and spread it out and make a big mess. Then you do sprinkles. Right, your Robin's turn. Kelly's turn.
I can do sprinkles.
Are you going to do icing first with the sprinkles stick on?
I need to do sprinkles.
Right, would you want to do the sprinkles on that one then? Does Daddy want to ice that one?
I want to tip some on my hand.
Okay, tip some on your hand then.
On the plate, please.
Go on then.
Go on then.
Tip them all out.
Not all of them, some of them.
I can eat the green.
Can eat the green.
Can I get those in there?
Yeah.
I'll put some on
Can
mine,
I
please.
mix?
Well, the mixing's done now, buddy. Can you put some sprinkles on mine?
We
Can
need
I have
some
more?
on the top.
Yep, more. You got some here, haven't
What
you?
sprinkles does Daddy want on his biscuit?
These ones.
Mummy wants gingerbread men, I think. Oh no, I would like dotty ones.
Can I put some out?
Put some more on yours. I think you could do some more on yours. Whoa, not that many.
Can I eat it, please?
Yes, you may eat it.
Okay. Might eat it, please.
Yes, you may eat it. That's an excellent scrunch.
Hey.
Big bite.
Pew.
Oh, nice.
Look.
What have you got in your hands?
Sprinkles and slime. Slime.
It's icing.
Slime. I don't like slime.
Hello and welcome to day 3's Christmas tree chat. Oh, wow. December is flying by already. I can't believe it's day 3. I'm actually going to wrap the vlog up. I'm actually going to wrap the vlog up now because it's already 7 o'clock. My little boy had used up all his brave at preschool today and he hadn't cried once. And so he was a little bit clingy and emotional when he got home. So I've done bedtime with him, but I've got loads of work to do. I'm being observed tomorrow for my teacher training. I've got some assignment work to do. I've got to edit the vlog. And what else do I have to do? I've got some other bits and bobs I need to do as well. But the point of this challenge is that it's just a kind of little snippet of everyday life. So yeah, it's not going to be very long, but never mind. Yeah, it's still starting to feel a bit festive. The Christmas trees were up at preschool today, and the kiddies were enjoying all kind of wintry themed things, which was lovely. Talking about wintry themed things, here is my themed advent for today. It is bright red. My top's actually hot pink, but I guess it does look quite red. It's bright red, black and white, and it is Tom Jones and Keris Matthews, Baby It's Cold Outside, which feels super appropriate because it has turned really chilly here. So I'm going to leave this here and I will see you tomorrow for day 4 of Vlogmas. Soon be Christmas, folks.